Hey, this is Dave with Wags Automotive on YouTube, and I'm here with a 72 Chevy truck, and I got good news and bad news about it. Good news is, I hope you guys enjoyed the videos I made of it. I tried to show you everything that was going on with it and be honest about it, and I've had a lot of interest in it. The bad news is it's sold. I've sold it to a gentleman named Steve up in Iowa, Lamar, Iowa. And we're going to meet him and talk to him a little bit about the truck, and then we're going to go for a little drive since we haven't driven it yet. So let's do that, okay? Hold on a second. All right, Steve. Step in front of the camera and become famous. All right, Steve, tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I live up here in Lamar's. I farm up here, and I've been looking for a 72 Chevy or GMC pickup for a little while. And a friend of mine saw Dave's channel on YouTube. And it definitely was what I was looking for. I'm looking for something that's not perfectly restored. I want something I can drive, and this fits the bill. And,
all right, how many acres do you farm, Steve?
I farm about 750, 800 acres.
So you're a very busy man.
Yes.
And I can assume we're not going to see this truck pulling a hay wagon anytime soon. Is that correct?
I don't think so.
Okay, I didn't think so either. All right, well, let's do a quick walk around.
You bet.
And take a look at the truck one more time before we say goodbye to it. Very unique truck, custom 20 and a custom camper, or a super 20 and a custom camper, both in the same package. But Steve, I think, is already in love with it. He's very happy because he, like he says, he doesn't want a trailer queen, he wants a driver, and that's what this one is. And we've been talking over the internet a little bit back and forth, and actually quite a bit, and we negotiated a deal, and I brought it up here to him. I delivered it just like I told you guys I would if people want me to. So I delivered it to him, and he's got it now, and I think he's ready to go. Go ahead and start it up, Steve. Let's hear how she sounds one more time. All right. Help me open the hood, Steve. It's too hard to do one-handed. There we go. Yeah. She's sounding good. Sounds like she's got a little bit of a cam in her. That good old Corvette engine. We can't complain about that. I think Steve's got the plan for her. He's gonna fix up the AC on it, do little things to it, and make it so he can enjoy it. But it shouldn't take a whole lot. But I'm glad to see someone take it that can enjoy it and use it and, you know, have it for a while. So there she is one more time. All right, let's go for a little cruise. And we got the power windows here. They're a little cantankerous, but they'll work. I will tell you one thing, don't roll it down all the way. Leave it just up just a little bit. That way it'll help you when you roll it back up. All right. And we got the factory tack, which is very rare in these trucks. The full gauge instrumentation. Plus he's got an extra set of gauges down there, which I guess now he's got two sets. And oh, by the way, Steve, when you want to play your radio, that's how you turn it on. And when you shut the truck off, it stays on, so you have to shut it off every time. But you can have the radio playing when you're got the truck shut off too, so that's kind of cool. All right, we're gonna go for a little cruise around Lamar, Iowa, and see how she runs. Hopefully she'll run good. The cop left, now we can burn them off. There was a cop sitting up the street here, and I'm like, well, I hope Steve doesn't like to smoke them because the cop might not be very happy with that. So how long you lived in Lamar, Steve?
All my life.
All your life? You were born here?
I was born by here.
Wow, born by here, okay.
You bet.
So he's an Iowegian native. Well, I lived in Iowa. I lived in Council Bluffs till I was 13. And then I moved to Missouri, but I lived also in a town called Oskaloosa, Iowa for a couple of years, and worked construction there when I was in my early 20s. And
you got hooked on sprint cars early.
Oh yeah, yeah. We used to go to Knoxville and watch the drag, or the sprint cars there, and then we go to Eddyville and watch the drag races, which, by the way, guys, I've got some videos of some drag races with some crashes that I'm going to show you guys. I need to put those on my YouTube channel too. And I hope you enjoyed the demo derby videos from last night. And tonight we got figure 8 races, so they ought to be really good. Maybe we'll see some good crashes and burns then. But this is a beautiful little town, and Steve invited me to the county fair while I was up here. So I've been going to the county fair, and it's really cool to see these little towns, these little farming communities, how they still have country fairs, and they have all the judging of animals and plants and food, and Steve told me, he said, if you leave there hungry, it's your own damn fault, and he's right. Last night I had 2, count them, 2 pork chops in a glove, because I couldn't just eat one, and I was so full I could barely move when I left, but it was delicious. And I might have another one today. Anyhow, so we're just cruising through town here. What do you think, Steve? How's it feel so far?
I think it drives really well. Seems like the front end's tight, just like it should for the miles it's got on the truck.
Right. Yep. It doesn't wander, that's for sure.
You can feel on the shifts that they're nice and tight, that the bands in the transmission aren't loose.
Yep.
Another indicator that it's been taken care of, or not a lot of miles.
Yep. I don't know if they rebuilt the transmission, but if it only had 38,000 miles, I'm guessing they at least put a shift kit in, is what I'm thinking. It feels like it's got a shift kit the way it shifts.
Yep.
But they may have rebuilt it too. I don't know. You know, they rebuilt the whole truck, so they may have went ahead and rebuilt the transmission. So it's a turbo 350, by the way. I've had people ask me that. Oh, that's your museum?
There's the museum.
Wow. So the old school, now a museum.
Yeah.
That's cool. Steve told me I should come check that out, so I might do that today, because I'm getting kind of bored with the fair, because I've been there for 3 days straight now. So I'm going to go to the figure 8 races tonight, though. There we go. Sounds pretty good. Taking off. Sounded real good. Rumble from them turbo mufflers and Flowmasters. You can tell it's got those on it the way it sounds.
Bunny ice cream comes from? It comes from Lamar's, Iowa. We are the ice cream capital of the world.
Oh, that's good to know. I saw all your little ice cream cones around town and the signs, so I was wondering why they called you guys the ice cream capital of the world. But that's because Blue Bunny ice cream comes from here.
It is, and if you want to, we'll drive by the plant now, or one of the plants. And if you ever get up here, we got a really nice little visitor center and ice cream parlor uptown.
Wow. Do you get free ice cream?
Unfortunately, you have to be an employee, and yes, you do get free ice cream when you work there.
I bet you get lots of it too. Yeah. And needless to say, all the people that work here are probably fat. Because they get all the free ice cream they can eat.
Either fat or sick of ice cream.
Yeah, one of the two. I bet their kids aren't though. Their kids are real happy they work there. So there's the plant. As you guys can see. So if you ever make it up to Lamar, Iowa, you can go to the visitor center downtown and get some Blue Bunny ice cream. For you. He saw this hot truck sitting out, he's like, I'm gonna give that guy a ticket. Either that or he was jealous, one of the two. Probably both.
Unlike most areas, we have good policemen around here. They know that it's a public service and they're out to help the people of the community.
That's always a good thing when you got a cop who's willing to maybe give you a break once in a while, as long as you're not raising too much cane.
Yep, we're really proud of the people we have.
Yeah, that's good. Small communities, you can't beat them, man. I know. I love them. Beautiful streets, beautiful houses.
Sounds good going down the road.
Yep. Alright, we're back at Steve's house. There was a little ride for you. Got on it a couple times. He didn't burn any tires or anything yet, but I got a feeling that's coming. Tires are cheap. You can buy new ones. No big deal. All right, Steve. So, how long you been looking for a truck like this?
I've actually been looking for a couple years.
Yeah. How many do you think you've looked at?
Actually, I've only looked at one really close that I wanted, but.
Well, how many have you looked at online?
Oh, a lot.
Like dozens?
At least.
Yeah. Okay. And now that you've decided to buy one and you've purchased it, what do you think of your purchase?
I think it's great. I hope it stays just the way it is. I can drive it and get the AC fixed and.
Yep. And you're going to keep it in the garage?
You bet.
Yep. So it'll look like this for years to come. Well, Steve, I'm glad I could do business with you. And I'm glad that someone bought this truck who's going to love it and take care of it, because that's what I wanted. So as you guys can see, another success story with Wags Automotive. And I appreciate you guys watching. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, like and subscribe and make a comment below. Tell us what you think. And again, we'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Bye. Bye, Steve.
See you later.